Hey, how you doing? The date is currently 2/1/2017. It's been a month since I've made the last journal. I don't know what prompted me to take a month off. I don't know. Just felt like doing it. I was just thinking of the way Maddox, the Maddox best page in the universe. I was just thinking of the way he says the word shit. It's like, now, first of all, it's like a very unexpectedly high voice. Because I just remember the experience of like reading his website and just hearing it in this just like very low voice, just like a way down here kind of thing, and then when you hear him speak, it's like way up, like way high, and I don't hold that against him. You get used to it in like 3 seconds, but it's just kind of like a weird thing, and just there was something about he was saying. He used to say the word, or he probably still does say it like this. He says the word shit like shit. I can't even do it. I'm just like, if you want to take your dump, I can't do his voice. Why can't I do his voice? I can hear it in my head. It's like, you want to take your dumb shit. I can't. I don't know. You just have to listen to him say it. There's something strange about it. Like he doesn't want to say it, but he's saying it. I don't know. I love Maddox, by the way. Just want to make that clear. The reason I think I stopped doing the journals for a month was I felt like I was just saying things and I wasn't like actually saying anything. But like if I listen back on the journals, it's strange. Like I listened back on the journals like from fucking like September, which is like what, 5 months ago. And I just didn't fucking know how to talk. Like, just in that short amount of time, just talking every night, just somehow made me better. Or not, I don't know how somehow, I just practice it every night. But I'm just much better at talking now. Like, this fucking pair of headphones sucks. Like, this one side just keeps knocking out for no reason. But I can. I used to just my voice would be very hushed, and I wasn't like all about what I was saying. Like it just came off as very nervous. Even though I didn't feel nervous at the time, I probably was nervous, but I just don't remember feeling as nervous as I sound to myself. That's just more evidence that the more you do something, whether you think you're making progress or not, you're making progress. Because I was certain that the last few journals that I made, like, they were just junk. But, it turns out they're not that bad, so that's good. What was I about to say? It was that I've always had this related thing in my head to that part in Dragon Ball Z. I think it's in the Buu Saga, sometime in the Buu Saga, where Gohan, he goes to like this fucking Kai planet or something. He's going with the fucking, I forget what this, like, Supreme Kai and the other one, the other one. They went to this planet, and then he was supposed to grab this sword out of a fucking stone, the King Arthur story. But he wasn't like powerful enough yet or something, and so he had to like sit down and just like, and the Supreme Kai had to like fucking do this dance around Gohan for a while, and just, it was like the most ridiculous thing you could think of, like the dance, and but he said, like, if you go through the ceremony, you're going to increase your power or whatever. And so, but he had to sit down for like 10 hours, I think it was, just doing this fucking like dance around him. And like halfway through it, Gohan, like, he didn't think it was working, so he was like, this is stupid. But then, like, I forget what it was. Like, he tested out his power level to see if it was working or not. And, he found out that it was working, but it just wasn't done yet. The dumb dance that the guy was doing. And I always think of that when I say, like, no matter what you're doing, if you keep doing it, you'll get better, whether you think you are or not. I always think of that part in Dragon Ball Z. I was thinking about doing like a 20-minute thing tonight. Just like or maybe it's like just tonight I'll do that specifically. Just tonight I'll do 20 minutes, or, maybe I'll do like once a week. But I think I'm just gonna do it every night again. Come down here and do a journal. I mean, it's not really that difficult to come down here and do a fucking journal. But yeah, so my tooth was hurting me last night. Like that, it was just like destroying my life. Like it kept me up till like fucking 5:30 in the morning. I only got like 5 hours of sleep. Despite that, though, I got a pretty good run in today. A good run. 4 miles. Went 4 miles. Went 4 times up the crazy hill. So the last time I think it was on the journals, I was only doing 2.8 miles. See, that's the thing I always say to myself, though, is that, it's like I only have to go 2.8 miles, but I always end up going 4 miles, like this past week and a half. Like there's no pressure to go 4 miles, but, I will go. I'm just doing this very Milo Yiannopoulos intonation in my voice for some reason. I don't know why. I think it was just like he's got the fucking most perfect like mannerisms. There's something so like entertaining about his mannerisms. I can't put my finger on it, but it's like it's just the way he moves and the way he talks is very like it's very like it's just charming. I'm trying to think of a better word there, but if you know what I mean, it's just like there's something very like, God, what is this thing that I'm trying to fucking define here? It's visual, and you could say that if you want. But it's like it's something about like he says words and they just like it sounds like a jumble. Like it's very you could say what you want, and you. But it's a jumble, but it's like controlled chaos. Like, I wish I could. I just wish I had better words to define what I'm trying to say here. Like it's kind of like fucking, you controlled chaos. Like if you were to like, it's just like when you're, I don't know, flow state or something. Like you're just. You're not trying too hard to alter the specifics of something. You got a very general sort of like thing that you're doing. Yeah, I don't know. I have no. It's a very thing you have to. I'd have to think about more. Yeah, but you should read Solzhenitsyn. If you want to scare yourself, you should read Jung. You should read Jung and Solzhenitsyn, and you can scare yourself real good. I don't know. I've been into Jordan Peterson a lot lately. Yeah. So, what else today? Ate some carrots. Fucking sweet potatoes, so a lot of beta carotene. Cooked pasta tonight. Wasn't fresh pasta. It was just the thing out of the package, fettuccine. And made the sauce from canned tomatoes. Was delicious. I can't see myself ever going back to non-canned tomatoes. Because what the fuck would the point of be getting the fucking Prego? I don't want the Prego. Prego. It's a funny word for pregnant. Like if you're saying somebody's pregnant, you call them Prego. Wacko Jacko broke his backo. That was a Saturday Night Live. I don't know. Yeah, I was about to say just screw Saturday Night Live because it's not funny anymore, and it hasn't been fucking funny in like 10 goddamn more than that. Hasn't been funny in like 15 years. I can't remember the last time I watched Saturday Night Live and laughed. It's just a fucking horseshit show now. It's just a stupid show. I bet you nobody watches it. I bet you I'll bet you TV, like, just nobody watches it. Like, the idea of, like, a celebrity now, just even in, like, the past year, the idea of, like, a celebrity has completely changed. Like, it's just, nobody cares anymore about fucking, like, Hollywood. Or at least I don't. I don't know if anybody else does. Just nobody fucking cares. Because it's, we can... This is exactly why I wrote... well, this is self-aggrandizing. But it's exactly why I wrote Sharp Exposure. But because it's like... sometimes there can be a picture so fucking, like, vivid, like, sharp, like, the image quality is so good that, like, the magic of the picture just gets taken away. But, I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, I'm done. Goodbye.